Then, LeBron James and the Heat are coming off a roller coaster march. Can they put the pieces together against a Celtics squad desperate for every win down the stretch? Heat, Celtics. April gets off to a red-hot start. Next on ABC.
Family and network.
You don't think Magic knows it's opening night?
I think.
Where you been? LeBron averaging 30 a game against the Celtics. The only player with a higher scoring average against Boston in NBA history is
Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
Yeah. LeBron and Wade in Boston next on AB to help them win a championship. I need to see it on the road. 16-11 on the road, still a pretty good mark, but lost 6 of 9. It's time for the Heat to start picking it up like the Thunder are doing.
So this game is more
like
telling to you. It's for Miami.
Absolutely. It's time. A good opponent. You know, I'm not saying Boston's a championship contender. I don't think they are anymore. They're playing better since the break, 14-5. But it's
third
time
best
for Miami.
record in the league since the break.
Play a game tonight like you're playing it in the playoffs.
Irvin, do they have it in them?
I think they have it in them, but we just haven't seen it, and at least on a consistent basis.
They don't play 48 minutes.
See, but they have to start playing 48 minutes, and JB's right. This is the game that can jumpstart you into playing good basketball because it's a hated opponent. It's an opponent who give you problems in the Boston Celtics.
Great defensive team.
Exactly. Smart team as well. Well coached by Doc Rivers. And then at the end of the day, you got...
James throws it down. Pierce puts it up for the way from downtown. Rondo takes it away. Welcome to Boston, Massachusetts. A sellout crowd at the TD Garden. A couple of beasts from the East. As for the second time this season, it's the Celtics and the Miami Heat in important games in the standings with less than a month to go in the regular season. Miami now just one game back of Chicago in the loss column from the top spot. Boston now in first in the Atlantic Division, and that will give them one of the top 4 seeds come playoff time.
The most indispensable player on the Miami Heat is Dwayne Wade because he is their best fourth quarter player. He is going to be the one who's going to have to deliver the right play, the right pass at the right time.
And he's done it over and over again. Oh, the Heat right now would like to get a good road win. They've been struggling a bit on the road. And as we look at our starting lineups, brought to you by Taco Bell. And for Eric Spoelstra, the usual starting 5 with Joel Anthony in the middle. Mario Chalmers having a good stretch recently at the point as well after some struggles. And now for the Boston Celtics, Ray Allen missing his 6th straight game with a sprained ankle. And Avery Bradley in the starting lineup again. He's done some nice things at both ends of the floor recently for Doc Rivers and the Celtics. Our Spanish language version of today's game presented by ESPN Deportes. Use the SAP button on your television. All right, Jeff, for the Miami Heat, again, 4 and 6 in their last 10 road games. Not panic time, but they want to start winning some road games, especially against the quality teams.
Well, they're concerned about their road play. It led to, after they lost back-to-back Oklahoma City and Indiana last week. Unusually, they had a practice the very next day, and a great practice. And they're concerned, and that's where it starts, Mike. When the team is concerned about its level of play, they have a chance to improve. They played a...
Bradley, an impressive young player, second year out of Texas, getting a lot of time because of the injuries this year, and he has really come through. He's not a great young defender. As Dwayne Wade shot short. Joel Anthony battling. Wade feeds Bosh. And give credit to Anthony for his hustle play to get them another opportunity. These teams will face each other again 3 times before the end of the regular season.
They go home for the next 10 of 13 are at home, and their record is still incredible.
Oh, nice release. And James with the finish. What a great pass from Dwayne Wade. As soon as he caught Rondo's errant pass and threw it down the length of the floor. Left open, left corner 3. And Cole pushing. Cole hell-bent, and Haslett right there on the follow. It's solid. As you said, strong and tough, Jeff. Battier throws it off the back of Pierce. There's the basketball IQ from Shane Battier. Keep shots. Goes back door, comes down, right back up and in. And Dwayne Wade now putting on a show here in the second. And Doc Rivers needs a timeout as the 11-point lead sliced to 1 with this 10-0 run. Doc Rivers hot at his team right now.
Well, with 2.9 seconds on the shot clock, Battier just taps it off of Pierce's back, and then Wade, knowing that he's got smaller defenders on him, living in the paint right now. Brandon Bass has got to be over there. That's got to be a steal if you're the Boston Celtics.
And Wade now with nice feed inside for Haslam. And Wade doing a little bit of everything. We talk so much about Bradley, what a great young defender is. He's getting some lessons here in the second. That's a nice play there, young fella.
Yeah, it doesn't show what he said next.
James getting booed pretty much every time he touches the ball. There's Chalmers, alley-oop, and that one a beauty. Here's another candidate.
Now, I have
His
executive.
life as a coach, as Bradley misses, but happy birthday, Mark.
Great
Wade,
pass.
and the finish. That's where they're so lethal. And the fast break points. And Eric Spoelstra was telling us before the game they haven't been doing that.
Move on first and get better at. But you know, just throw yourself in the fire and see what can happen.
I asked your dad before the game if you got drafted by the Celtics, could he be your coach? And he said it would be hard.
For Jeff Van Gundy, Lisa Salters, producer Tim Corrigan, director Jimmy Moore, and our entire terrific ABC crew, this is Mike Brink saying so long from Boston. Now, except on the West Coast, stay tuned for ABC World News or your local news over most of these ABC stations. Celtics pound the Heat. Thanks for watching ABC, home of the NBA Finals.